I got to get pre-talk somehow, or pre-podcast somehow. We never start off
like a pre-party.
We never start off with the intro. Never.
True. Podcasts never start off with the intro. They usually start off with a little behind-the-scenes thing, right?
Well, no. I wouldn't say it's behind the thing. Just it's like the equivalent to like a pre-stream.
Yeah, like a pre-show.
Kind of.
Yeah. Ryan.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay.
That's good.
E.
Have you caught Corona yet?
No.
That's really good.
E.
I'm happy to hear that.
Why?
Because that means
Bro, you sound so bad.
Yeah.
Well, you sound so sad, Ryan. What's wrong?
He sounded
like,
so sad about not catching Corona.
I want it.
I know you do.
I kind of want the new strand because that's even deadly.
The new strain, you mean, not strand?
Same thing.
So who's starting it?
Death Stranding. I guess I'll start it.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, welcome to the new episode of Tea on Thursdays.
Yeah.
I'm messing up because we haven't done this for like 2 weeks or a week.
It's just been 2 weeks. We missed 2 episodes and now it's just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone. Poofed. Bumbles.
Also,
dead.
If our guest is Adam.
Yeah, our guest is Adam this time around. Yeah,
Hey.
it's
Mhm.
the last 2 weeks. It kind of works out because that's right. We got to
Yeah, you got a cap from him.
What's
There
it
you
called? We didn't actually have a guest ready for the past 2 weeks, but that wasn't the reason why we didn't record the podcast. We definitely tried last week.
They're just slacking.
go. A lot
They're
of
just
interruptions.
A lot of interruptions, like at least 50, no more, no less.
Ow. Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot, damn it! I totally interrupt your intro. I'm taking over. As you guys know, I'm Nerdieo, Coda, Lee. I go by various names. Just depends on who asking. Of course, as usual, we have Vitamin Kill, Ryan, man of also 50 names. Depends on who's asking.
A man of culture.
Man of culture. That's another one.
Mhm.
Ryan, are you drinking anything tonight?
I drink milk.
See, that's the thing. I'm also not drinking tea right now, but that's because it's hot. It is.
Yeah.
It is summer, boys, and usually I drink hot tea.
I should brew myself some coffee.
Coffee.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be some iced coffee.
It's got to be some iced coffee, homie. It's
not
hot.
Night iced coffee. Yeah, it's hot in my room. I got my.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I lagged. Like I IRL lagged. I got I'm trying not to flex.
You like
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Discord. I didn't think you.
Nah,
I was like, what?
you
I was
ain't
about
got
to
nothing
flex.
on me, Adam.
I was about to flex on my setup, then I looked around and I'm like, nah, I can't do him dirty like this.
What you mean you can't do us dirty? Your setup dirty. By the way, I'm gonna start doing Animal Crossing stuff as per usual.
Oh, okay.
Ryan, I'm gonna kick you out the island because, like I said, I want to work on some island designer stuff.
Alright, I'll do the same with mine.
But before I do that, I'm just gonna walk around my house, show people an update on what I've been doing in Animal Crossing.
Right. If you hear me randomly raging, it's because I'm just waiting until 12 when the new season starts for Apex, and I'm gonna buy the premium battle pass.
Disgusting. Also, what do you mean you're waiting till 12? Podcast ain't gonna be 12 hours.
No, I mean 12 tonight.
Yeah. But anyways, how you been, Ryan? Just catching up with the host. How you been? The people know how I've been. How have you been?
I guess okay.
That's good. That's good. Anything new or no?
I just what's the word? Re-innovated my room.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Then
Renovated.
Renovated.
Yes.
Renovated.
And yeah, I got like a new fan because it had the little ceiling fan that I had since we moved in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I upgraded, and then
Did you get the jalapeno fan blades like in the Mexican restaurants?
No,
I really want some of those, and I'm gonna get some.
like the huge leaf ones.
The huge leaf. There's like the leaf ones, and there's like the jalapeno ones.
Bruh, get the
Almost
jalapeno ones. I heard those are
only-
fire.
Two, like the straight two ones.
Mm.
Those look cool. Then I got like I wanted an end table,
Mhm.
so I got a little office cabinet, because it has like a lot of
Nice.
space, and it came with keys so I could lock it. And then I also bought a mini fridge.
Hey.
Like one of those ones that plugs into a USB. It just sits on your desk and holds a 1 water bottle.
It can't even hold a water bottle. It holds 6 cans of soda though.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Okay, not bad.
Bro, I thought Discord died and I was about to be so pissed off. I've been having so many issues with Discord, dude. I swear to God.
I think you'll be good for now.
Yeah, I definitely will. Now that I'm here.
It's you.
Bro, you're telling me about the Halo 2 release shit show that happened?
Yeah.
The
Halo.
fiasco that is Halo 2 anniversary?
Yeah.
I'm so sad because I literally was gonna play all the campaign all night long. My favorite Halo game. All night long. And they had to do it dirty like that. Then again, Corona kind of fucked out the workflow, but still. They had to do it dirty like that. Dude, you just reminded me. Hold up, fuck off Apex. Epic Games Store releases free games once a week, and they were like gonna release a game, and they weren't gonna tell us what it was, so I need to check that real quick. Speaking of game reveals, thank you for reminding me.
Just like an Xbox game or what?
No, it's the Epic Games Store. It's the Epic Games launcher.
Is it an
so
Epic
like
original?
Fortnite 2 or something?
Fortnite
I
2.
don't know. That's what I'm going to look at. I hope I didn't miss it.
So if it's Fortnite 2, you're getting it. That's what you're saying. Because you seem really excited for this game that you don't even know what it is.
I'm just curious.
But you're not denying that if it just so happened to be a sequel to Fortnite.
I hope it's World War Z.
But if it's not what you want, are you gonna get it?
Yes.
Okay.
A mystery game. It's mystery game. Unlocking in 2 days. 10 hours, 23 minutes. Okay. Okay.
But no, Adam, being the first guest on here, you're actually the first guest without Animal Crossing. So besides Apex, are you playing anything? Like anything?
Bruh, I was so bored because as soon as I learned Halo 2 Anniversary is coming out on the 12th, I was so hyped, and it just killed every other game for me because I was so hyped for that game. I've tried playing other games, but I just couldn't. I literally couldn't because I was so hyped for Halo 2 Anniversary.
Wait, hold on. So there's a streak in the air in my town.
Yeah, that's because you've flown in from an airplane.
Oh, I was like, is that the name
Okay.
coming out?
So, tell me about the turnip stock market.
What do you want to know?
What the fuck is it? And why is there a turnip stock market in freaking Animal Crossing?
It's just you buy turnips, and eventually the goal of buying turnips is just to resell them, and you just gotta hope that the prices that the in-game shops are buying them for are good. And if they are, congratulations, you've made a profit. If not, cool, you're about a couple 100,000 in the floor right now.
My god, dude. Like, when
It's
I first
just
heard
like-
about the turnips, is it a subreddit?
The turnips?
The turnip stock market, yeah, there's a turnip stock market subreddit.
No, it's
that
an
you can sell to other players.
there's an actual in-game stock market. It's not a subreddit thing. It's an actual in-game stock market. It's a legit feature.
Well, my friend was telling me about a subreddit where you can sell turnips to other players and turn a profit.
I'm
They
pretty
call
sure
that the turnip
I'm pretty
stock
sure
market.
you can, but in
Yeah,
gen
it's a community where they post like, hey, my town is selling
Turnips at this prices. Does anybody want to jump in?
Basically.
And and Adam, you're really missing out here. Even celebrities are jumping in on this stuff.
I feel like I really am.
Recently, Elijah Woods went around selling turnips into people's islands.
Elijah Woods.
Frodo from the Lord of the Rings.
Ah, okay.
He went around asking people like, "Hey, I hate to be rude, but can I jump into your island? I'm trying to sell these turnips." People, of course, said yes, and he seems to be like really polite. The second big one that people seem to be noticing as far as like celebrities is Dylan and Cole Sprouse from Zach and Cody.
That's amazing.
So like literally everybody's playing this game. But we've said this already.
Anybody who is anybody.
Yeah. Anybody who is anybody. Any true gamer is playing Animal Crossing right now.
And the question is, what about you, Adam?
What about you, Adam? Are you true gaming?
I need to buy a Wii U first before I buy a Switch.
No. Just get a Switch. I'm telling you right now. As a Nintendo fan, don't buy a Wii U.
Already. Oh, Ryan's gone.
No, that's alright. That happens.
Oh, Ryan's back.
But no, yeah, it's just kind of been like the gaming roundup as of late. Outside of that, it's just like I don't think there's too much going on as far as games. Those on the Weeb side, Xenoblade comes out in a couple weeks.
Last of Us.
Last of Us is going to come out next month because they had to force it due to reasons that we won't go into detail about.
Look it up yourself if you're really curious.
Don't look it up yourself. Whatever you do not look up Last of Us 2 right now.
Do not.
If you're excited for the game, do not
look it up. You stay away from anything where people can communicate. You stay away.
Surprisingly, Twitter has been like, it come to an agreement to like shut up.
Right. I'm kind of amazed at that. Like
I
feel like even for like any movie I've seen, like the big ones being like Avengers, Twitter wouldn't shut up. They will spoil it free, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well, I mean, I feel like they spoiled the movie and it didn't leak. You know, this is a leak of a full game that's super hyped about.
Of course.
So it's kind of cool to see Twitter shutting up about that because of how illegitimate the way we got the leak was.
And it's kind of odd too. It's like just for The Last of Us, like
right. Well,
games.
The Last of Us just has that clout. What are we supposed to do? New Mario game leaks? We're gonna spoil that? It's Mario.
New Mario RPG, made by Nintendo, leaks. Is Twitter gonna shut up about that?
There's no new Mario RPG.
No, hypothetically, it's a hypothetical.
No, because people aren't gonna freak out. Because Mario and Luigi. Well, people would freak out about the idea, but they wouldn't freak out over the details.
Fair.
But in the end, it's like Mario. It's like if Mario.
I've been asking everybody this.
What is it?
Joji's new song, "Gimme Love." What is your opinion on it?
Haven't heard it.
Bruh.
I've heard it.
It hits differently than all of his other songs. Like I watched the music video the first time I listened to it, and it hit differently. I love that song.
What do you mean it hit differently?
Like, bruh, it hit me like you know how most Joji songs it struck.
Give you love. Do you want love?
Bruh, I'm in that place right now where I'm just like,
you need love.
Yes.
That's why you have dogs.
Do I have dogs, cats, Tinder, Antihaven.xxx? They're all there for you. They're all options.
Empty can that I fished up. Love.
I need tires. If you got any tires you're fishing up, please send them my way.
Dude, I've been giving you so much stuff. What are you gonna give me?
What are you gonna do for tires? They're tires.
Just listening to this is
you
hilarious.
Don't need tires.
And you don't need an arcade machine.
I do need an arcade machine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You don't need to pay off your debts.
I was about to
You're
lose
the
my
communist
save if I didn't
Congo.
have that arcade machine.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Tom Nook is the communist. Changed my mind.
He's not.
He's actually not.
He's a capitalist.
Aren't they the same
Buy
thing?
his business. No.
He bought an island.
He
What,
bought
it's
an
a
island
Tropico?
and it's now an investment. He's not
It's
using
basically
it for
a
him.
child-friendly version of Tropico.
But what?
A dictatorship.
But Tropico, you
It's not a
can liberate.
dictatorship. If anything, you're the one in charge of what goes on around here.
But Tropico,
exactly.
you can liberate your people.
That's
And
true.
we need an
You
uprising.
can't control the villagers you get here.
We need an uprising.
Well, you can. You can take them out if you want. But yeah.
But that's not controlling them. That's just getting them the hell out of here.
True. Ryan's gone.
Like the wind is
And he's
gone.
back.
I hate Spectrum so freaking much.
You've
Bro, I haven't
expressed
had any problems with
expressed your
Spectrum.
love with Spectrum before. And
It's
I'm
a
amazed
love-hate
to see.
relationship.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so first of all, are you guys excited about the game announcement tomorrow?
I have no idea that there was a game announcement. tomorrow.
The Summer Game Fest announcement that I was talking about earlier.
I don't know what's up and coming.
I don't know.
That's
what's
the
up and
thing,
coming.
we don't know. That's why it's so up in the air. Because it could be anything. It could be a super dope game everybody's been waiting for. It could be Knack 3.
I'll wait until
Oh,
YouTube
God.
tells me.
Right. It's happening tomorrow at 9 a.m. For those.
If it's
9
not
a.m.
turnips, I'm
PST.
not waking up early.
If it's not turnips, miss me.
If it's not turnips. Okay. I thought everybody died for a second.
No, I said give me a moment.
Yeah, and I said give me love, but I'm not getting either of those.
Hey,
Wow.
all right, listen. Are we gonna go into this? Are we gonna go into this?
No, we're not.
All right. All right. I'll leave it at that.
My day was going good until you freaking told me how shitty the Halo 2 anniversary release was.
It's hey, don't kill the messenger. But I'm just saying, it's the Xbox boy will always be best on Xbox.
Yeah, true. But I'm just excited that my favorite game series is on PC now.
So Adam,
Bottom line. Yeah.
Adam, are you gonna be buying the new Xbox?
We'll see what games are. We'll see what game Xbox exclusives come out.
We're
Just
already
third-party stuff.
so far. There's a lot of third-party stuff. They said that their first-party reveal is gonna be what's it called, next month.
I might honestly buy the Xbox One X if there's a bundle, or Xbox X Series if there's a bundle with Halo Infinite.
Follow-up
get a
question:
Switch.
is that gonna be before or after you get the Switch?
Probably before.
Before, okay.
Depends on what games are coming out for the Switch as well.
Okay.
We'll see. I'm already getting a new speaker system and everything. It might be a while
Okay.
before.
All right. I'm
A speaker system
gonna just say
before
for
you get a Switch?
for the context of the viewers, we have been nagging this guy to get a Switch. So we've been nagging this guy to get everything we play. Just like in general, PS4, Switch, Xbox, freaking Amiga, anything, just so we can play games with him, and he refuses.
I don't refuse. Just I have other investments I'm making right now.
All right, Adam, how much that new desktop cost you?
New desktop? What do you mean?
Yeah, whenever you built your desktop.
600.
And when was this?
2 years ago, 3 maybe.
Switch came out 3 years ago at half that price.
Hey, in the end, you got my laptop. So who's really winning here?
I was never losing.
You're right. You were never losing, but who's really winning here?
How about this, Adam? How about this?
What?
Give us love. How about
Give us love. Thank you. Give us love.
Only for the homies.
Exactly.
So we must not be homies then. That's a double
But no,
insult.
no, that's exactly what I'm saying. You are the homies.
Then be a homie.
Then be a homie, get a Switch. Be a homie, give me your friend code.
I need one. I'm not gonna lie. I do plan on getting the. Well, how much is the light cheaper, or is it just expensive?
Yes, it is cheaper.
Oh,
You
then I might
just lose the function of putting it on a TV.
Joy-Cons.
You miss the Joy-Cons. You miss the function of putting it on a TV.
Okay, if that's the case, then I might get a Switch Lite. Not gonna lie.
Okay, that's $200.
Yeah, if it's that we can do, but not like 300. We don't have that type of money anymore.
Got a boot. Why am I getting trash?
So yeah, Adam. Last episode we were talking about the Gamer Cube, and you of course were supposed to be a key member in that.
Yeah.
Are there just like any stories that you remember of the Gamer Cube or no?
The first thing that immediately comes to mind is when we built that circle, and Ryan was just getting super pissed off because he just couldn't do anything.
Built that circle?
99%. In Brawl?
Oh, gee, that's way okay. Yeah, that was way back. That was way back in Brawl. So yeah, we mentioned that to the viewers before that. We started off playing Brawl, just Brawl videos, just 3, sometimes with George, just playing Smash Brothers Brawl. And wait, I don't remember the circle though.
Like we just built a circle with an opening up top, and then like when I was making all those salt jokes saying Ryan is salty, get him some cholesterol medication because he's that type of thing.
Bro,
what?
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember any of this.
It was you just made a stage in a box,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put lava on the sides and the top on the inside. And then once we hit like max damage, we just go flying everywhere.
Oh no, caustic!
Bro,
I hate caustics.
what? This wasn't the Gamer Cube stage, was it?
No, this was not the Gamer. This was in Brawl. This was Ultimate.
This was pre Smash 4.
It was pre Smash 4. This was before the 3DS demo came out for Smash 4.
Bro, I do not remember this for the life of me.
Wow.
I know. Fake fan, I know.
Even though you're a key member in it. You remember, right, Ryan?
I do.
What? I have no clue. I really don't.
I remember the Pro Jared challenge.
I remember that easily, and then
challenge.
And we beat that easily. We beat that free. It was the easiest. It was the easiest challenge of my life.
We spent literal hours.
I beat it with Pichu. We spent hours on it, but we did beat it.
No, we're supposed to beat it with the Toon Link though.
Yo, Ryan, you did beat him with Toon Link, Ryan. You got the final blow.
I did.
Yeah,
well,
you did.
when we played as a group, you did. We did beat it. Bro, I gotta bring up clips. Hold on.
You gotta bring.
Dude,
yeah.
I remember.
You said you unlisted all the videos, right? Right, Ryan? Oh my god, there he goes. Like the when he's gone.
Oh my god. Yep. And
yes, I did.
When he's gone.
Okay, cool. So you unlisted all the videos. I'm gonna go check them out. Okay. We're at 204. Shout outs to being at 204 subscribers. Good job, Ryan. Good job. Thanks. You really did it.
Yeah. You're killing it. You're killing it.
Killing it out there.
Not anymore.
Okay, date, oldest. Were you gonna put it oldest or do I put it newest? Oh no. Okay, here we go.
Oldest.
That's a Yoshi spamming Battle of Gods, so OP, sucky singing. We're doing it old school, not really. Spooky ghosties. Back. Where on earth is the Ganondorf challenge? You said it was pre-Smash.
Oh!
Was this pre-Smash 4 or was it post-Smash?
No, this was
It was a
post
melee.
Smash 4.
I know it was in Melee, but when did we do it?
Just look up Pro Jared's.
Ganondorf challenge? Are we one of the first ones
yeah.
that pops up?
Yeah.
If so,
Probably.
that's that's sick. Hang on, wait.
I remember you saying Pro Jared liked it. I think
Did
it was
he?
in-
Yeah, he tweeted. He tweeted.
yeah,
us, I
you
think.
tweeted it out and.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and
he
then
liked
you
the tweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh. I felt my blood pressure drop as soon as Ryan got that final blow. That's how intense it was.
I cannot
Like-
find it.
Do you want me to find it?
Please do help me find this thing.
Just look up Pro Jared Ganon. Oh, it's unlisted, so you can't physically search it up.
Is it unlisted? Ryan recently unlisted a bunch of the videos.
Bruh.
What was the thumbnail, bro? What? I just want to see the channel. I remember I did it as Pichu. I don't know if that is still up.
Bruh, I was getting like super pissed off and was losing hope, and then
So
Ryan came in clutch.
while we're finding this, do you remember the Jigglypuff challenge, Adam?
Oh my god.
Do you remember
How
it?
can I forget?
Yeah.
How can I fucking forget?
Oh my god, the
6 Jigglypuffs, 6 level 9 Jigglypuffs.
6 level 9 Jigglypuffs. You had to do 6 level 9 Jigglypuffs. I think you had to set them. You had to do something with, or was it just regular level 9 Jigglypuffs?
We just 6 regular level 9 Jigglypuffs on the same team.
That's nuts.
On the same team.
It was so tough. I never,
Oh my God,
I never
dude.
beat it. To this day,
Yeah,
I've never beat it.
To this day, we've never beat it. But it was hilarious to see them all spam rest and knowing there was no escaping it. It was
Absolutely.
hilarious. That was hilarious. just to get ganked by 6 Jigglypuffs. It's like getting ganked by like 6 tiny pink marshmallows that can instantly kill you. Great. That's got to be my favorite thing in Smash 4. One of my favorite memories with you guys, by far.
Nothing comes up even when I search like the Gamer Cube Ganondorf challenge. I'm still trying to find the Ganondorf one.
Well, I found Road SSB4, but there's like
Right, that one I
I think-
found.
I think it was a road to SSB4 video.
maybe I didn't do it.
No, we did. I physically
No,
remember.
I didn't put it up.
Oh Lord, please tell me you put it up, my guy.
Let me
Okay.
go through the files. And,
The
Let me-
archives.
let me hack the mainframe. Give me.
You mean hack the mainframe?
Hack the archives, you know? All that goodie. Yes? Oops, flatline. Sorry, I'm playing Apex right now. I swear I'm not addicted.
You good?
Ready.
I hate those games now.
Which
To
one?
be honest, the battle royale games.
I don't know why, but
I don't-
Apex is
I don't
just
mind 'em.
really fun for me.
I don't even.
Like, it strikes a whole new chord with me. I used to hate this game. I said... Oh,
Oh my
Okay,
god, we
I used to-
did. Okay, we did upload the. We did end up uploading the Jigglypuff challenge. I'm gonna get this.
yeah, we did.
I'm gonna get this on screen for the
Oh my god.
for
that was
the
like dumb AF.
for
my
the
guy.
podcast.
Dumb
If
AF.
you aren't watching the podcast, I'm sorry.
Oh, who's
What?
Okay, Jesus. I was even picking Bayonetta. Oh goodness.
nope.
Yeah, it's been a solid. It's been a.
I forgot how to do this.
Do what? do end up. Oh,
forgot how I went to the
I'm not gonna be.
hard.
Oh, and you had okay. We had accesses to final smashes, and still lost, bro.
Yeah, the Jigglypuffs always got the final smashes.
I used one. Oh no, bro. We
Yeah,
only
just stop
took
it.
like 3 stocks.
Yeah, we
I'm
did. 'cause we got
exposing
ganked by
myself here. I cannot find the way we did. Look at all these like old videos we did, by the way, guys. These are still up if y'all still want to see this. All these videos you see are still up. Dude, I cannot find this. I wouldn't recommend anybody watch these videos, by the way.
Yeah, I can't recommend them either, but they have great memories.
But damn it, they do have memories behind them. These were 5 years ago, my lord.
Oh my
6
god.
years ago.
Freshman
Oof.
year, my guy. Seems like it was only just
Was that
yesterday.
was that really freshman year of high school?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
started
freshman year. We're like, hey,
Oh
let's
my
start a
God.
YouTube channel.
I
Call it the
recently
Gamer
I
Cube.
recently just passed my 7th year on YouTube, which is wild. I don't know, it just like it doesn't feel like 7 years passed. I wanted to do something special, but I didn't have an idea. So who knows? Maybe for 8 years, maybe for the 8-year anniversary, I'll do something special.
Anniversary for what?
What's up?
For what?
What do you mean?
The 8th anniversary.
Of my channel.
Oh,
Of like the Nerdieo channel.
I see.
Oh lord, I'm scared. I heard a bloodhound ult.
So when are we gonna celebrate the 6-year anniversary of the Gamer Cube? That's my question.
When are we gonna start uploading again? That's a better question.
Are we doing? That's you. That's up to you. Well, first of all, we can't unless it's like purely online games right now.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yep. There's nobody mad.
Yeah, that's what the Gamer Cube was. Now you guys have both sides. Now you guys have heard the stories from all 4 members of what was, of yesteryear, dare I say.
Then we got Cubed Gamers, which is just a Rubik's Cube. Wrote the profile picture on it. Cubed Gamers.
The Cubed Gamers.
You don't remember?
We
that?
never went by that, or was it a different?
No,
channel?
I'm not saying. It was a different YouTube channel because we took the name first. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, there's a kid who copied us.
Yeah.
No way. There is not.
Yeah.
No, there's a kid who speaks Spanish, and I was listening to videos. I'm like, what does he do? His voice changed because he started when he was like a little child. Voice changes, saying stuff. I'm like, oh, this is weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming since he started this as a young kid,
Did we
hit his voice like
delete?
a truck.
I think we deleted it
There's no way.
because I remember we restarted the Gamer Cube like 2 or 3 times. And
We restarted it once. Relax.
We rebooted it at least twice.
Yeah, at least twice.
At least
And
twice.
I believe the first time I did, but it shouldn't be deleted because the
Wait, bro, we had a Twitch. Oh no, wait, that's your Twitch. Never mind.
Yeah, the Twitch. We
Yeah.
can go find. We clipped it and put it on Twitter and added Pro Jared. So we can go
Wait,
find the Pro Jared
did
clip
we
where Ryan got
really
to find-
did we really have a?
we didn't do it on Twitch
We did. Yeah, I was about to say there's
We
no
recorded
way.
it.
because I
Hey.
remember
Find the tweet.
I remember we
the
streamed it.
thumbnails. We did stream it.
We did stream it. Took us like 3 days of streaming and a ton of hours we can't get back. I remember it took us multiple days.
I don't mind that we wasted those hours.
I don't either. It was fun. The satisfaction was amazing, knowing that we did the impossible and we're the first to do it.
Weren't we the first to do it? We
We're
were the
one
first
of
to
the
do that thing.
We're one of the first.
I remember that was like that was one of the biggest deals.
Yeah,
was that
because-
we were one of the
because we
first
looked
people
up-
to complete it.
Because we looked up other videos and it was so stupid because it was all
Because
cut and
well,
just
nobody
jank.
was bringing in. Yeah, nobody was beating it.
Yeah,
Just
nobody
nobody
was
was
legit-
beating that challenge, and then we
Oh,
did
yeah,
it,
and then,
and
then
that
we
was
gave the
me.
people hope.
I
Gave the
did
people
it.
hope. What do you mean you did it? It was a team effort, my guy.
You know, all me, baby,
No, it's all Ryan.
all me, baby.
Ryan came in clutch.
Bro, where is this? I'm gonna look so
to be
hard.
honest, the other people did it better because I've seen videos that they're doing it.
Oh
just
yeah,
with
people
one
made
person.
actual strats. I eventually did it with
Yeah.
Pichu. I'm gonna see if I can find it on my channel, to where I
Yeah,
did
but
the
you gotta
challenge. with
remember
Pichu.
that was like before people actually got strats for it. We were the first, if not one of the first.
before
And
strats
who
were
were just
developed. Yeah.
winging it. Who were just winging it. We did it. That's where the achievement and the satisfaction comes from. Hey, so how's the new laptop treating you?
I'm not using it right now. Just purely
Okay.
because right now, for those who don't know, Adam's letting me borrow his laptop, but I just don't have the recording settings set up on the laptop yet.
see.
So I was just like, you know what, just use my current laptop for the tried and
Hey,
true.
you know
buy
you
his
can,
laptop?
dude. You can
I
have
didn't
a
buy
two-
his
you can have a
laptop. I'm
2
going
PC
to.
setup.
I'm going to buy his laptop, but I didn't buy his laptop.
Yeah, right now he's borrowing it
I'm gonna buy it
until the physical
until he
campus-
sells it to
He's
me.
gonna buy it until I say he can. Until I say he can buy it because let's be real here. I still need it for school.
Our views went up 88%.
Our views went up 88%.
Yeah.
What makes you? Where are you getting this from? On the GamerCube?
Watch time is 0.9. It went up 67%.
Yeah, not
Yo.
bad.
Insert Post Malone memes here.
No, I don't think I have it. I don't think I
shit.
have it.
I can see our recent subscribers and stuff.
God, man, I
you're
would punch Adam for one of these videos just to see him again.
I would let you punch me multiple times to find one of these clips. I would let it happen. For one punch for every video that we recover that has a lot of good memories, you know?
So I uncovered a lot of videos, so that's gonna be a lot of punches.
Nah,
But-
shit. Nah, shit. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, there's a caustic.
But no, yeah, man, those were some good times, and I wish those videos were still up. Because my lord, that would have been, it would have been nuts to see. I remember how I did it. I beat the challenge with Pichu, and I would just circle. I would circle Camp Hyrule, and whenever he would get to a good spot on top, I would jump and use his down B, and then just clip the floor. All right, so I was having this conversation earlier, with someone who is, I was talking to someone who's an avid fan of battle royales. They won't go named, but in general, they're a fan of battle royales.
Does your name start with a J?
No. I will gladly say George's name because he's already been on the podcast. But, which by the way, if you guys want to see the podcast with George, last episode, just go check it out. Go check out that last episode.
It's
Listen to it on Spotify.
Spotify. Yeah.
But anyways, I said that those games were easy. I can collect wins in battle royales pretty easily.
You.
Apex.
Yes.
Apex is a different breed, my guy.
I've played
can tell you.
Apex. I've played
Like-
Apex.
Like if you play battle royale for the combat more than anything else, it's a lot more fun that way. That's what That's why I have such a low loss-win ratio, because I just play
Okay,
just for
but
the
see,
fights.
but that's the thing. I don't. I play for wins and wins alone.
Yeah, see,
And you
that's where
can
we
cheese
differ.
wins very easily in battle royales.
Oh,
It's
yeah, you
super
can.
easy to cheese wins.
If you're doing weenie strats.
Of course. But that's the thing. Why would I? Why wouldn't I? If it's like if I can cheese wins like that, why wouldn't I? A win's a win. Doesn't matter if it's an inch or a mile. A win's a win.
A win's a win, exactly.
So it's like that's why I was telling them that I think fighting games in general are more advanced, and they said there's no way.
Oh,
And I'm like,
oh, they
okay.
really are. Like, fighting games are more advanced in the sense that you have different combos that you need to pull off. While like there's more in-depth strategy to fighting games than there is to battle royales. While both have their each individual complexities, you can't. It's like comparing black to white. They're just completely different.
I
But
think
you
it's
can compare black to
more,
white.
Well, I mean, I'm just using that as an analogy of they're two completely different genres and two completely different styles of complexities and
They're
strategies
both
that need to be followed.
colors.
Exactly, they're
no,
both games.
they're the same
They're both
thing.
games.
Black and white are the
Oh.
same thing. They're the polar opposites, actually.
No, think about it. If you go in a tournament, you're eliminating the other players to get to the top.
Right.
But I feel
The only thing that differs is the way of taking out other players.
mhm.
It's the only
Because
difference.
isn't Tetris 99 Battle Royale?
Tetris 99 is a battle
Oh my God.
royale.
Bruh,
There you go.
Tetris 99 is lit af. I
How
wish
do
I
you
was
know
good
you
at
don't have a
Tetris.
Switch?
How do you know? Yeah.
I watched it and I got hyped for it.
Bro, I still all right. I need opinions. Adam, I just want to know. Genuinely curious, not trying to judge you. Like really not, because I'm sure there's plenty of people who do this. But
Yeah.
But why do you think that watching a game gives you the equivalent experience to playing it?
I would say it gives me the equivalent experience because, like, remember how we had episode 7 spoiled for us, and then we saw it in theaters, and it was just completely different just because of the way that one scene happened.
I still don't know what you're getting at.
Like, you don't remember in that one
I
live stream
do
where you asked
remember
about
it,
what
but I
is
still don't know what you're getting at.
like, yeah, like I watched Zach Fair die at the end of Crisis Core.
Right.
I watched it happen, but the reason why I haven't completed is because I don't want to go through that as a player. You know, I only watch games that I don't plan on playing. My mom bought my sister the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Wouldn't you have a better experience if,
Right.
go through with it?
Wouldn't that experience mean more to you?
Oh, it definitely will.
So,
Okay.
so for example...
Which is why I've avoided major spoilers on the Final Fantasy VII remake. Even though
it's the exact same game.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never watched a full playthrough.
Okay, but even when we did get spoiled for episode 7, you still watched it, right?
We did.
Okay, so even though you still saw this game, why won't you still play it?
What do you mean? Like story-driven games or
any game, period. Because you always talk about watching game. You always talk about how games are like super good. And again, I'm not trying to judge you because there are people out there like this. I see it. I see it all the time in like forums and stuff like that. But you watch a ton of games. Like you're like always on Twitch and stuff like that.
Let me put hold up.
So you're always on like watching games and you're always seeing them be played. Maybe not all the way to the end, but by the end of the stream and whenever we're having conversations about it, you'll say, "Yeah, it's a good game."
Well, yeah, because
but you've never played it.
If it has a good story, it's most likely a good game. Most likely. There are a few exceptions, and I usually and you know me, I'm a heavily story-driven type of guy. You know, like for that, like Gears. like the Gears of War series. I don't plan on playing the Gears of War series, but I still admit they're great games because of the story alone.
You can't. Okay, but you shouldn't be able to say that. You can't say like they're good games
Oh Lord.
because
I get what you're saying.
You
because
just say you like the lore.
right. You
I
can
like-
say
I
the
love
lore is good,
Oh my god.
but you can't say
Sorry.
the game itself is good. Because then, if I were to be like, okay, what's your favorite part of the gameplay? What would you say?
The fact that the open world aspect.
I like
It's
it when
not
they
open
crouch and
world.
run at
It's
the
very,
same
it's
time.
very
Gears 5 was
linear.
open.
It's very from
Gears
one
5
point. It's very get from one point to another as safely as possible. Shooter thing.
Well, Gears 5 had a very similar layout to Metro Exodus, how it was open world but was very linear at the same time.
So then you're gonna judge Gears as a series off of the newest.
No, I'm saying we're talking about I'm talking about individual games. Like
Okay, but you said
the original Gears series is my favorite out of the Gears.
Okay,
series,
but so
the original three.
then how do you know that if you've never played them?
I played the original Gears series.
You
and I
said you
followed
never
the
played a
lore.
Gears game.
I've said I never played the new Gears games.
Okay. I'm
And
starting to pick
I-
up what you're putting down.
And I followed the lore since the third game.
Hmm.
Now, the new generation of Gears games, it's good. It follows the lore really well. I like where they're going. Especially, I'm not actually that's a spoiler. Never mind. Especially with this one part. But you know, I played the original 3 games are my favorite. The original 3 Halos are my favorite. Will I play the new ones? Probably not.
You don't like Reach?
Never played Reach.
I said the original 3 Halos are my favorite. Doesn't mean we're not playing Reach.
But have you played Reach is my question.
Dude, I completed the campaign on Legendary with a friend of mine just recently.
Okay. That's all we needed to know.
Like the games that pertain to the original trilogy of Halo.
Hmm.
Let me put it that way. Fantastic. 4 and 5. While I do like the direction they're going in, the gameplay to me is trash.
Hmm.
The story's good. The gameplay is garbage.
Okay. So
It,
so
like I'm a story-driven type of guy. If the game has a good story to it, then I watch a lot of lore videos as well.
right, and that's
Like
not
Star-
bad. But
Like
but these are games.
yeah, like I don't know. It's just because I grew up watching my dad play story-driven games, so I'm more interested in the story than the gameplay.
Right, of course, and that's totally fine. But that's not what I'm asking.
I'm surprised as a kid you have that
But
attention span.
I'm that's not what I'm asking.
Okay.
What I'm asking is, and again, I mean this as civil as possible.
Oh no.
Why do you think that you can judge a game you've never played?
I get what you're saying.
So whenever a game critic like critiques a game for review, like on IGN, they have to complete the whole game. From start to finish, they have to
Yeah.
complete it before they can even start talking about it. They can write down notes while they're playing. They can't
Mhm.
begin the review until after they're done with the game.
Mhm.
So why do you think
get what you're saying.
why do you think you can judge a game without playing it? Because I'll tell you right now, 9 times out of 10, opening hype is never how a game is. Never is.
Oh yeah, and I know that from Mass Effect Andromeda. Like Mass Effect Andromeda, while most people thought it was a garbage game, I enjoyed playing it.
Okay.
And I get what you're saying. Don't like.
Right. And I know you're
I get
picking
what
up what
you're
I'm putting down.
Yeah.
But what's the answer?
Well, in the end, there really isn't an answer. I don't judge a game just on one aspect. I judge it on gameplay, story, and I don't even look at the graphics. Just gameplay and story. If the gameplay is good and the story's good, then it's a good game. Like I love the story in Andromeda, and the gameplay reminded me enough of original Mass Effect games to be like, okay, I can dig this.
Mhm.
You know, was it a good game? Probably not. Did I enjoy playing it? Yes. And
Right.
Same thing.
But and self-enjoyment is totally fine.
Mhm.
In the end, the way you enjoy a game is subjective.
Yeah. Exactly. And not only that, I watch live streams of video games like I watch TV as well, because we don't have TV. So when I like live streams on video games is basically like satellite TV to most people.
Well, who
Right.
needs
For me.
TV nowadays?
But who
Let's
needs
be
TV?
honest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. TV's hot doo-doo.
And
You
that
can't
and
get
so and that's the thing. Like TV's totally different though.
Yeah.
TV is completely different because then you can judge a show just on watching it. You can't judge a game just on watching it.
Oh, I know. You can't completely judge a game. You
Would
can judge a game on certain aspects that you see, but without playing it, you can't form a biased opinion on it.
right.
And I completely agree with what you're saying.
So then hang on, wait. I have something to ask you real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I'm
Opinions-
sorry.
Okay, yeah.
What's it called? So, you for the absolute longest time, you said that Final Fantasy VII was your favorite game, and you still say it to this day, right? I got that right.
I
correct?
still say it. I
Okay,
still
you
say it.
you didn't first complete the game until only recently.
Mhm.
So then how is it your favorite game if you've never played it?
The story is fantastic.
Right,
As
and
a
you can say the story is great, but as a game, how can you say it's great?
Well, oh shit.
I pick up what you're saying, but what do you mean?
Yeah. Well,
Because of
I'm sorry, somebody just ran up on me.
No, you're good.
As a kid, I grew up watching games.
Right,
It's always been my thing,
right.
and I can't say that games are good and form a biased opinion on them. But I can look at different aspects of the game.
But okay, but would you say that if I were to ask you what your favorite Final Fantasy was, or what the best Final Fantasy was, would there be any bias in picking 7?
Yes, because there would be huge bias in picking 7. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But you only played it once recently.
Yes.
But
I
didn't
have
you?
good memories with the game.
So then, didn't you just say that you couldn't pick a bias on a game you couldn't play? You haven't played.
Well, I played it. It's memories. It's good memories I've had with my dad, which is why I'm biased towards the game.
Of course.
And I have played it, so I have both a biased opinion and an opinion as somebody who's played the game. Now, same can't be said about other games I formed opinions on, but opinions are just subjective. You know, there's just a matter of perspective.
Right.
That's all they are. You know.
All right. Now, okay. So for every game, I'll give a preface right now. For every game that you have said was good, how many have you played? So, for example, if you've played, let's say you have an opinion on 250 games. How many of those have you played? If we're using 250 as a base, how many have you actually played?
Probably 40%, 50%. Maybe
So-
35, 40. Let's go with the 35-40 range.
Okay. Wow. All right. I think I got the answers I'm looking for.
Like, a lot of games, like, and this goes back to me being like, I don't plan on playing this game, so I'm going to watch a full playthrough. You know, if I plan on playing the game, I'm not going to watch a full playthrough. I'm only going to watch snippets and bits, just to sate my curiosity about how the gameplay is before I get the game.
Mhm.
You know? Like, but if it's a game I don't plan on playing, I will watch a streamer play it from start to finish.
Right.
Every time. Like, and it's very rare that there's a game that I will avoid major spoilers on. I mean, with the Final Fantasy VII remake, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to spoil it, and I can't spoil it.
It's a 20-year-old game. It's a 20,
No,
30-year-old
talk about the
game.
remake. Dude, they're changing the
Girl
continuity
with
majorly.
brown hair dies, Cloud gets in a wheelchair. Okay,
No, they're
cool.
changing the continuity.
No, they're not. The whole point of the ghosts in the game are that they don't change anything.
Yeah, but they defeated the ghosts at the end of the game.
He comes in a
they-
wheelchair
So then,
because he
so then,
sucks.
so then, tell me this: is it a remake?
I think.
Is
they're
it a
creating
remake or false
multiverse.
Is it a free remake or false advertising? Tell me. And there it is. That's all I need to know.
Well, all a remake is
It's a game
Hold
recreated from the ground up, made to give the exact same experience that you had before. Or a
Yes.
game completely recreated from the ground up, but still follows the premises of the previous.
Oh, that is not a friend.
So then is it a remake?
Is it a remake?
Is it a remake?
Well, remake. It's not a remastered edition. It's a remake.
But it's a different game. It plays different. The story's different. The only thing same are the characters. Is it a remake?
We'll see where it goes from here. Depending on where it goes from here, I would determine whether it's a remake or a reimagining of the original story.
Right. Which that's another thing that annoys me, but that's like off topic.
I feel like it's a they're reimagining the story into a more modern style, rather than it just being extremely linear.
But I feel like that was the point of 7. It was already supposed to be a modern dystopian style game.
Oh yeah, and look at the modern graphics and the new engine and just the whole remake.
Right.
It's still a modern dystopian. It still has the same feel, but the scale is different.
Compare this to like RE2's remake, Resident Evil 2's remake. It is the exact same game, verbatim. Only thing different is the gameplay, the way it plays. It plays more like Final Fantasy. It plays more like Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
On Resident Evil 5 and so on.
Yes.
But it's still the same game. In the end, it's the same game, just different gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
But Final Fantasy 7 like breaks that. Like I don't think it's a remake.
I would say it's more of a reimagining. But Final Fantasy 7, but saying the Final Fantasy 7 reimagining is not as cool as saying the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
It's not.
I mean, they're making it very similar to Crisis Core.
But then that's getting debated.
More RPG elements.
They shouldn't have to debate me.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hyped to see what they do with the future of the game.
Well, I am too, but like I'm excited for different reasons. I'm excited not because I'm excited for 7. I'm excited because I want to see what they're doing.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I feel like there's enough. I feel like though the fact of the matter is, it would be a poor decision if they don't release the parts as free updates. That's what I fully think, that if they don't release it as free updates, then the game is gonna fail.
Right.
Which doesn't matter if the gameplay is good.
It's not. They've already said they're selling separate parts.
Well, let's see what they do with the next part. See what the scale of the next part is and how much story they put in there. You know, like if there's enough reason for it to be sold as separate games. Like, if there's enough content in there for them to be sold as separate games, then that might get me. Might get me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But if there isn't, like, if it's on the same scale as the original, like, they have so much ground to cover, dude. So much ground to cover.
That brings up like another thing. At what point do you guys think a game is worth it? Like how much like let's say you have a $60 game. How much time out of that game do you need in order to say you've got your money's worth?
Depends on what type of game it is.
Any game.
I'm sorry. Let's let Ryan speak first. I feel like I'm dominating the conversation a little bit.
No, dude, you're fine. As a guest, it's great.
Okay.
But yeah, Ryan, what would you? How much time would you need to put into a game for you to say you've got your money's worth?
20 hours.
20 hours. So if you bought like a $60 game, you'd say, all right, 20 hours.
Yeah.
What if the game's only 20 hours long?
He's still got his money worth. He's still broke even. That's fine. What about you, Adam?
Depends on what type of game it is. If it's an RPG, I pay more attention to the story. If it's a first-person shooter, I pay attention more to the gameplay. Like, it just depends. It just depends on what type of game I'm playing.
Let's say an adventure game. How much?
Whoa!
What?
Did you say for a shooter you pay attention to the gameplay?
Well, I mean, I paid. I'm not saying I'm a complete. What do you mean?
He did.
What do you
He's
mean?
asking. He's asking what he asked. Did you say?
Yeah,
that you
yeah, I
put-
did.
So you said Gears of War. That's a shooter. But you're focusing on the story, not the gameplay.
He exposed you. He
shit.
exposed
Damn.
you. Oh, I
Well,
didn't even see that.
Well, hey, hold on.
All right,
Hold on.
let him speak. What's the
I
redemption?
I can recover. Oh, he's gone. Let's wait for him to come
Oh,
back. Okay. I can recover from this. On very rare occasions do I appreciate both the gameplay and the story. Final Fantasy and Gears, Halo, those are some very few exceptions. Mass Effect Andromeda, I love the gameplay. The story was garbage. With Gears, like, it did a fantastic job of building relationships, of building the players' relationships with the characters. Like, bruh, the way Dom died, you know, who did not cry? If you didn't cry, you're not human.
I
You
did.
didn't cry when Dom died. You're not human.
I don't have Xbox.
Oh shit! Hold up. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
If you didn't cry when Dom died, dude, are you really human? You know?
I think so.
Why play Gears of War if you can play Metal Gear?
Facts. Tell him. Tell him.
I haven't really gotten into Metal Gear. I don't know why. It's just
Oh
Really?
my god. Oh my
dude.
god. It's
Then give me the NES game that you have in your drawer right now.
give it to me. I'll take that.
a lot of the retro games I played. I watched my dad play. Simple as that.
I'll buy it off you.
I'll buy it off of you.
Oh lord.
$20. I'll take it for $20.
I'll take it for 60.
Original Metal Gear,
I'll take it for 60.
$80.
100.
120.
I'm sorry. I just got into another firefight.
Well, you're good.
Joe.
You haven't accepted. Whose
For
bid
what?
are you accepting for your copy of Metal Gear?
That's my
130.
dad's copy still. Anything I have memories with my dad with, I'm
Tell your dad I'll buy it off him. 130.
I'll tell him. Oh, yeah. Bet he'll take 130.
bruh.
You
bet
know
he'll take
he
130
would.
as well. Doesn't
You
make-
know he would.
I bet he would.
Because
Doesn't mean I'm gonna
listen, $130 is $130.
Wake him up. Get him on the podcast
Wait,
right now.
get him on the
Talk
podcast.
Oh lord.
Ask him, Dad, have you heard of
I don't-
Discord?
Dude, I'm pretty sure my dad would love to be on the podcast if he wasn't working so much. We could just talk about classic games and everything. It would be great.
Sure, bring him on, dude.
Dude, my dad would be an amazing person to like
Just
Interview.
talk to an interview.
just talk to. Yeah. It's okay, this is gonna never mind. Let's
Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's all interesting views. I feel like I was aggressive, but I got the answers I wanted.
yeah, I wasn't
Oh,
understanding what
I
you were
never
saying
gave
at
I never
first, I
gave
lied to you.
I never gave my answer.
Okay.
So if it's a $60 game, especially like okay, if we're talking like 10 years ago, like on the
Mhm.
like on what is it, like the GameCube? Or I guess 10 years
Yeah.
ago would have been the Wii. God damn. If we're talking like the Wii, I'd probably agree. I'd say like 20 hours I would have got my 20 hours I would have got my money's worth. But nowadays, I'd probably say like 100 hours. And there's like I put 100 hours into tons of games. Tons.
Like The Witcher 3, fantastic
even-
game.
even-
has so much gameplay to it.
Even games that I don't think should have 100 hours. I'm checking right now. Animal Crossing, I have 215. Splatoon 2, I have 410. Smash Ultimate, 835. Crash, I only have 5, but I still feel like I got my money's worth. Cave Story, 95. Pokken, 170. A Hat in Time, I'm still playing through. Basically, I feel
Yeah.
like even if I can, oh, it says I only have 40
And
hours.
then,
in Doom.
and then you gotta look at replayability as well. The
Right.
game has good replayability.
You
And
know
can
what? I
take a
feel
bunch
like
of time to it.
that's what I think I find worth it in a game. Like,
Mhm.
if we're talking like specifically like playthrough games, if I can finish the game and fully say I'd play that again, then I feel like I got my money's worth.
Hey,
But
Telltale
like
games are a prime example of that.
I don't know about that because Telltale games give you a different reason to come back. You
Well,
go
yeah.
back. You go back so you could see different endings. You don't go back
Exactly.
to live through the same end. But I'm saying a game to where you go back, like Doom, 2016. I haven't played Eternal yet. Doom 2016. I'd pick it up.
Mm.
I'd play it again, like tonight.
Bruh,
I would
that
pick it
game,
up,
that game's
finish it from
amazing.
beginning to end, easy, and nothing's different. I'd still just play through that game just because it's fun.
Yeah.
Same thing with Cave Story. It is like a 4-hour game, but I still have 95 hours in it because I'm on my 5th playthrough right now on just the Switch version.
Was that? Hold up. Well, this is off topic, but was I with you when we were looking at those kids games on Steam and somebody had like 1,200 hours into one of them?
Yeah. What game was it?
I think it was like I can't remember.
Oh my god! I still would. I remember somebody sank like tons of hours into Garfield's cart.
Oh my! I think that's what it was. I think that was one of them that had over 1,000 hours into it.
It was something nuts and funny like that. I thought it was great.
I was like, dude, and we were just like scrolling through the reviews and seeing how memey they were. Then all of a sudden we see somebody like 1,200 hours, and then we scroll down 3,000 hours. I swear to God, we saw somebody with 3,000 hours on there. I shit you not. It was insane. Like a 90s kids game.
What's the most hours you guys have sunk into a game? This will probably be my last question because we're hitting that time.
I'd have to look.
Well, if you were just to guess, like what would you feel confident in saying that you have the most hours in?
I think it would be Warframe with like 1,700 hours.
Okay, Ryan.
Oh, they're all shit.
Wait, Ryan, were you here? Or did you log out?
You lagged out.
I switched to another VPN hotspot thingy.
Oh, I got you.
So what was the question?
The question was what game would you say you have the most hours in? You don't have to like specifically check right now. But which
in my whole life?
Yeah.
Actually, let me look. Yeah,
probably Skyrim.
Skyrim. How many do you think you put in?
Skyrim, Battlefield 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Battlefield 4 was another great game.
Not Last of Us, even though I played a lot of Last of Us.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say, even after I'm on currently playthrough number 14 in my life, and I still wouldn't say I have the most hours in Cave Story. I know the game like the back of my hand.
Can you 100% the game? Are you gonna speedrun the game?
I'm not gonna speedrun it, but I can 100% the game.
Easily, 100% speedrun. That's
No.
the question.
No, because the ending level in Cave Story is so stupid. It's so hard that it's just, well, as of late it's been easier just because like your boy's becoming a true epic gamer and now I can confidently beat that game.
Hold up, I'm sorry, this is off topic, but there's this guy in my game called Von Butt Stuff, and he has the Caustic Clown skin.
Oh, that's you.
Huh?
That's you. That's what I have you added.
No, that's not me.
Yes, because whenever you told me to add you, you said that was your name.
No, what the? No, it's X. I was about to say, bro.
Edgy boy. X_Uchiha_XX.
I wouldn't go that far.
But I'd probably say what?
I think I don't know because I played a lot of Battlefront 2 for the PS.
The 2005
Two.
or the 2017?
2005.
I've played a
Okay.
lot of Battlefront as well, but I wouldn't say it was one of the games I've sunk the most hours into.
Like, I'm
Well,
not gonna lie to you. Like, Ryan brought up Skyrim. Between the copy I had on my PC and the console version, I probably had like near 4,500 hours in Skyrim.
Why?
Cause, dude, when you're sitting at home with no internet and you have a fantastic single-player game, you know, gotta do what you gotta do to keep entertained.
But you also had Portal 2.
I got so pissed off at the game, my guy.
Portal 2 is so fun.
I'm not saying it's not a fun game. I'm a simple-minded fool. Oh,
I'd probably say mine would have to be like Smash Brothers, of course. Smash Brothers Ultimate specifically. I think I've already put the most hours into Ultimate.
Ultimate is amazing.
Pokken on the Wii U. I know I put 1,200 hours into. 12 or 14. I put a lot of hours into Pokken on the Wii U.
I don't doubt it.
And then Pokemon X and Pokemon Soul Silver are the only games I maxed the timer out, which was 999.59. So 999 hours, 59 minutes.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah, and I still played beyond that, but Pokemon X was so fun. My God, like Pokemon X in its prime was it's probably the peak Pokemon. Like Pokemon
Peak performance.
Like I don't think Pokemon has ever been as good as Pokemon X and Y were in their prime.
I don't doubt it. Like I came in the modern Pokemon games Alpha Sapphire. No, I had Omega Ruby.
I have your copy.
You do. You have a lot of stuff that I've left there, to be honest.
You do? I do. I have magic cards. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't have them anymore. I sold them. I'm kidding.
Oh, I was about to say. Those are some. There's some like cards worth $20 in there.
But me and George have torn them all. Because we figured if they're in the box and not in a deck, they must suck.
No, none of them suck. I just haven't put them in a deck.
Why? Well, looks like you can't now. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Tea on Thursday.
Wow.
Me and Ryan will be back on this weekly. I have a more consistent schedule. I've been back at work, so I now have a more consistent schedule. We'll have reoccurring guests for sure, but we're gonna try to get more other guests in there. We've already said that as far as like getting guests back, we'll bring back guests along on an episode where there's a new guest.
Yeah.
So we'll have like an old guest and a new guest at the same time after a certain point. But anyways, we appreciate everybody watching this far. We appreciate everybody listening to the episode today. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, you guys can check out the other episodes on Spotify, or you can check them out here on YouTube, or here on Spotify and check them out on YouTube if you guys are listening on Spotify.
Yeah.
And I've been Nerdieo. That's been Ryan.
Before we go, I gotta ask, how was my commentary? Because I've been playing Apex this entire time.
It's fine. It's obvious you're playing Apex, but it's fine.
I mean, basically, you replaced me for this entire episode.
I feel so bad. I feel so
bad. We just dominated the conversation.
I've been battling this freaking Wi-Fi for a while. So it's good.
But anyways, that's been Ryan. I've been Cody. Our guest this week has been DipDip22. Adam, you want to plug yourself?
Hey, follow me on SoundCloud.
Alright, I'll leave a SoundCloud in the description below. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next Thursday.
But yeah. Well,
See ya.
maybe me.